Hello. So you can see just tricking around with some labels here. This is a live project. I'm just trying to make it look a little better, but let me explode this just to see if I do the properties on this text. Let's drag this out here. Sorry about that. So you can see the height of this text is 330 seconds, right? So now if I go back and click on that label, if you come in here, it's showing me that that text is 1.8, which it is not, because if I go here, type in 3/30 seconds, return, and then click here, it does not change the size. Whereas if I go here and click on 1.8, it changes the size. So this is a kind of an issue that it drives me crazy. It's probably something I'm doing wrong. So 330 seconds, that's what I want. So that's good. Now, by right, if once my project settings is changed to 130 seconds, that should be fine. Now, I did change that inside, so it's not changed in my prototype. So let me open that drawing again, and I'll see if it works now. That was E101, so let me open that E101. And let's see now if it'll show up as 330 seconds. Yes. So I updated the project, so that's good. So it's showing up as 330 seconds now, which is what I want. So now let's check this one. And this is also 330 seconds. Now, because I changed this label yesterday. Now, or this drawing style, but I didn't do it correctly. I want to do it the right way. So what we're going to do is go into output, go to drawing style, and this is anchor detail top and anchor detail top. This one should be using the front detail, but anyway, let's go to top first. We want to create a new one, so copy it, delete the start, rename this 330 seconds, okay. Go back in here, click on this, view definition, create a new view definition. So you have to go down through every level. There's basically 3 levels to start with, and then there's 2 more after that. So 330 seconds, so that's good. Click on that, then go to object presentation, create a new one, delete the start, go to the end, 1, 2, 3, 330 seconds, okay. So now we're ready. Now, as you can see, we want to go in here to object presentation, so grading. So I've already created these for a different plan view that I changed to 330 seconds. So if you need to create a new label for this, you just want to go into this, double click on this, and go in here, and you want to create a new one here. We'll cancel out that, but you just delete the start with 330 seconds, cancel, and then you would do the same here. Do a new one, delete this, put 330 seconds, cancel, and then you come in here and change the size. Now make sure you change everything in here. If there's a space here, so you can see here, this is 1.8, so this is showing up on the drawing as 330 seconds because this little part out here is 330 seconds. That should be 1.8. So if I apply this and use it, let's just see what happens. So this, which one was it? See, this got smaller. This one got bigger. So, so let's go back in and we'll finish what we were doing. So that's good. Alright, so go object presentation, and then let's go in here and we'll change all of these. 3:30 seconds, 3:30 seconds, 3:30 seconds. So I don't read too much into it because, you know, I just change whatever ones I already have used, and then later, you know, I'll come back in and trick around with it a little more as I realize things that I might have missed. So, beams, attached plate with holes, bottom level. This one, let's have a look and see what this is. So, this one is 3:30 seconds. Object bottom level, this plate 3:30 seconds, so that's fine. So let's use it and see what happens. Alright, so you can see these labels are, they look a little small, but it's not bad. The 1/8 can be too big, and it can get a bit messy. So as you can see here, I have the plate labeled with the bottom of the plate, and here it's the same because that's the same view. So we'll just check the size. It's 3:30 seconds, and the size of this is 3:30 seconds. So that is what we want for now. So we just need to put a couple more labels in for the anchors. So I have the anchor detail changed. That's why there's no label in there. So if you go back here, we can see anchor bolts. I have my own label in here, which, if you can see, it requires me to put in user attribute 1, user attribute 2 for my bolts. But I can just change that to, it's anchor bolt test, is this one. We can try that one, apply use. And you can see there's anchor bolt. Alright, so basically that's it. Just wanted to change the size of the text. I'm not sure what everyone else is using. 3:30 seconds seems to make more sense to me. So, alright, maybe that's helpful to somebody that's looking to change their drawing style, have different size labels. And then once you have these labels at 3:30 seconds, you want to go into your management tools, and you want to go into your defaults, and then you want to do label, L-A-B-E-L, drawing label text, and you can see the text size for drawing labels is 1/16. Drawing presentation, 3/16, so text 3:30 seconds. Apply those changes. Update, output, labels dimensions, insert label. Now let's check on this. See that label's coming in on 1/8 for some reason. So let's go back into our defaults. So let's see if it's going to accept 3:30 seconds. If I go home, unit selection. So the precision is set to 1/16 here. So let's change that to 1:30 seconds, which I don't really want, but I like to have it at 1/16, otherwise things get, but then that won't allow me to put my text in at 3:30 seconds. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation. So let's go back in here. Text size 330 seconds. And let's see, I might have to close this tab in order for this to work, but let's just try it one time anyway. Yeah, so that's too big, so while I'm doing it, I'll just close it and open it again and we'll see. Save, back here, output, document manager. Label, insert label. And it's still coming in at the wrong size. And you know what? It's attempting to come in at the right size. I just have it set wrong, that's all, sorry. So, insert label. And change. User. Set current profile. Beams. Main part beams. Three 2 seconds. So as you can see, there's a bit of messing around. This is a long-winded video now at this point, but it will give you the idea of what you have to do, hopefully. And so whenever you change this, just click out of it and click back into it. Apply. Okay. And there you go. Eventually you get the right size in. So now everything is set to 330 seconds. A little bit longer than I expected, but as you can see, there's a bit of tricking around. You have to change a couple of different things. The one I changed in the defaults is when you update this drawing. So if I go back into the defaults, management tools, defaults, if I change this back to, let's change it to 1/16.